Have you ever wondered what's the difference between an implant crown versus a crown for a tooth? Well, I'm going to try to give you a little short introduction and description of between the two. So something you may be more accustomed to is a crown on a tooth. So you have a tooth that's been reshaped a little bit so you can put a structure that looks like a tooth and you cement it on the tooth. Sounds pretty standard. People are kind of used to that idea. But what about an implant tooth? You can make implant crowns that are screw retained. So we have a portion here that looks like a tooth. It's the color of the tooth. And then there's a titanium portion on the bottom and it's connected together with the ceramic. You then can put this into the implant and with the driver, you screw it in. Okay, you screw it in and then that little hole, we do what's a tooth colored filling. So it's just like on a tooth, you do a filling for this screw hole. But what's the advantage? If something happens to this or something happens to the implant below, you can take the driver and unscrew it. You take the filling out and you have access to the screw. That's one major advantage, that maybe even over a natural tooth, because you can't just simply take the crown off this tooth once the crown is cemented. But on an implant, if you're going to look at it as a possible advantage, it's retrievable. So the advantage for a patient is you make your implant crowns retrievable, so I can take it off just about as easily as that. So I hope that this little introduction was useful and helpful so you can make your decisions and conversations with your dentist a little more productive.